Do you like basketball? Basketball 농구?
Mm-hmm.
I like, but I'm not good at. Yes, I'm not.
Me too.
You do it. Intro today.
What's up, girls and goons?
No. Reserved. Do your impression of my intro. I want to hear it.
What's up, guys? It's me.
You listen to this 3 times a week, every week for the past fucking year and a half, and you start, "What's up, guys?" Gosh.
Hello, everybody. Today we're gonna fuck.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
By the way, guys, I know you just got done being terrorized by our spooky Halloween intro.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor and skip to the end. Make sure you guys see the Halloween outro. It's even scarier.
Do me a favor, smash that like button and hit subscribe.
Yo!
Yo! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to State of League Podcast, only NBA podcast. Hey, you did a good job. I just said fucking the intro. I'm your host, Jack, a.k.a. Jokic Joestar. With me, as always, world-famous Pablo Escobar. What do you want to talk about? What do you want to do for the intro?
Just got a text from my friend. The Connor and Sally shit has gotten out of hand. And then
I've been
more.
saying that.
So, guys, do we have any crossover between Brooke and Connor make a podcast? Do we have any fans here? They're from TikTok. Connor Wood and Brooke Averick. Guys, men and women can have platonic friendships. I do not ship Connor and Brooke at all. It is very clearly a platonic friendship. They're not OTP.
And if you ship them, you are problematic.
You are. Just you need to
and
read the freaking
cringe
room.
Also. Come on.
In addition to Brooke and Connor make a podcast, I watched a Halloween movie. You ever hear of Dark Harvest?
I think we talked about it last time we were doing.
Oh, that was the girl mentioned it. Yeah, in that video.
Was it good?
Good. It's good. It's definitely could be better, and apparently it's from a book, and so everyone online is like, I actually read the book. The book is way better, and I bet we have some people in here. I bet we have horror literature readers here.
I'm trying to read. I've been looking for some scary books. Have you ever read a scary book?
Not since I was a kid. Not since
honestly,
R.L. Stein.
They're pretty fun once you get back into it. But like
I don't read
you
fiction
can
anymore.
Okay. Do you read it all?
Every now and then I pick up a book that I've purchased and I'm like, I should get through this. And
I should really read this.
I've been seeing a ton of tweets about that book, How the Soviet Union Fell or something. That's called. Have you seen those tweets?
I think I've heard of it. I don't know what tweet specifically you're referencing.
I keep seeing quote tweets about it, and it makes it sound very interesting. So I might pick it up. I don't know.
Fuck. There was a book I saw yesterday that I meant to write down where it was like the tweet was like, is there any self-help books that acknowledge capitalism? And the book was a quote tweet of that, and it was like something from A Damaged Life. I don't remember exactly. But then also book tweets. I saw the guy who wrote Fort Bragg Cartel. They made an AI ripoff of his. So
it's literally like, what is going on there? Do they literally just put the entire book into Chat GPT and say, paraphrase this, and then put it out?
Let me see. Because I need to go find.
I saw the cover was like slightly changed.
Yeah, the subtitle. Obviously, the author's name is different. I
think that guy was on TrueAnon.
The real author.
I think he went on to talk about that book.
Yeah, I swear they had a live show.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Okay, his name's Seth Harp. I'm looking for.
Do you listen to live shows when podcasts put it out?
It depends. Like, I think the rewatchables had like Good Will Hunting live in Boston. That's fun. I like those.
That might be the one exception for me, where that can add to it, the audience.
Mm-hmm. I think they did The Fugitive in Chicago, which was really good. That was a very fun one.
They
but
did Moneyball in Chicago 2 once.
That wasn't filmed in Chicago, was it? Was it Moneyball filmed in Chicago? Comment down below.
Well, it was spiritually a Chicago movie. You know how things are
Okay.
spiritually Israeli?
Yeah.
Moneyball's spiritually Chicago because it's
Why?
an owner
They're
who won't
pinching
spend money
pennies?
on the team. Yeah.
James
And is running it into the ground.
Okay, Fort Bragg cartel, James Benson. I'm not seeing. So when I look
Brad
up,
Pitt beats up his family, and we have the Chicago Slapper.
oh, such a true crime. Yeah, I'm not seeing this fake Fort Bragg cartel book coming up when I Google it.
AI
but
book to create publicity?
maybe, but I don't know. But yeah, regardless, AI stuff's getting out of control.
Dark Harvest. So here's
Okay.
the thing.
Mm-hmm.
1960s town in the middle of nowhere. But I'll tell you what, I like the town. It was like it was a nice small town.
Okay.
It was like Eddington, except nicer.
Mm-hmm.
You know how that's like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
But
Have you seen, just real quick, have you seen Children of the Corn?
no.
Okay.
Is it worth
so not really.
Hold
it's
up.
not I mean it's probably good. It's like cheesy. But it's not very scary, and I don't remember the story being super compelling, but that's just like, I feel like that's the frame of reference movie for this kind of like setup that you're talking about.
And it's very much like it's not very much, but it's like Outsiders vibes a little bit. Like the main guy, he's like, dude, and stuff. But he's kind of a tryhard because his older brother was Cool Jock. But yeah, essentially this town is a farming town, and things are going really well for them. But they only go well because every Halloween they put up like a crucifix almost. Guys, tell them to grow up. Comment down below in the comments. Grow up.
Every Halloween they jack off, and their crops do really well.
Guys, that's why it's called the jack-o'-lantern. You guys do know that's
exactly.
the origin.
Okay, sorry.
They put up a cross, and then this monster like spawns on the cross. I don't know what they tell the town, but
okay.
He's got like a pumpkin head, sort of, and he's all nasty looking, and he's real skinny and long arms and stuff. And then every Halloween, he runs through the town, kills a bunch of people, and his goal is to get to the church. I don't know what happens if he gets to the church. Oh, if he gets to the church,
well, you've seen the movie, so I would
yes,
hope.
Yes, but there's sort of a dual narrative going on. Of course.
Okay, all right.
But if he gets to the church, then the town no longer reaps a bountiful harvest. Because the last time he got to the church, it was the Dust Bowl. So
they had terrible. Yeah. Am I buzzing? Why did my shit just light up purple?
Not really. It's just like
okay.
AC noise.
Whatever.
But so every year, a kid or all these young men have to wait outside on Halloween night and prevent this monster from getting to the church. And they all wear masks and they have weapons and stuff. And also they're starved. Like their parents lock them up in their houses for like 3 days prior to like get them very hungry and angry and stuff.
Do they eat the pumpkin guy?
He is stuffed with candy. Like they stuff his chest with candy. And so yeah, like the opening scene is the previous year's winner who kills, because it's a contest, and so your goal is to kill the monster, and whoever kills the monster, their family gets a new house and a new car. They get their own car and they get to leave the town, and so it opens with the previous year's winner chasing down the monster, killing him, bashes him open, eats him up, drives off into the sunset. He's living up in Santa Monica now or something.
Holy crap.
But you can't leave this town unless you win.
Okay.
It's not allowed. Guys, tune into Dark Harvest.
Everybody watch Dark Harvest. What the fuck have I been watching lately? I finished my Mad Men rewatch. That was goated. It's a great ending. I love it. And it's a great like a lot of people say the last season's kind of like the pacing is weird because I think they extended it a few episodes. Like the top brass was like, yeah, we need a 10 episode season, not an 8 episode season.
What was it on AMC?
Yeah. And so it was competing with like
we're
like
gonna need a few more. I'm worried we might not do so well once this is gone.
It was that, and it was. I wonder when Breaking Bad stopped airing.
That was on AMC too, right?
Yeah,
Crazy,
I'm telling you, AMC had like, cause they had Breaking Bad, they had The Walking Dead too, which like, not as good as the other two shows,
that
but
was AMC. But that's super. I bet that made more.
Probably. I mean, that was like, it's crazy how culturally pervasive The Walking Dead was for a minute there.
Yeah, zombie. You know, I wonder. The zombie craze has died down. Mm-hmm. Were millennials uniquely into zombies, or was there just like a zombie gap? Then it was filled too much, and we got so much zombies, and now zombies are just kind of overdone. Not overdone, but just there was a market inefficiency, and it was filled in the 2010s.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly. I wonder if The Walking Dead had something to do with it, because the show got very bad for a while. I watched a video essay about it. Like, the first few seasons, genuinely very good.
I watched the first one. I liked it, but yeah.
Yeah. But, like, by season 4, it's kind of, like, going off the rails, and there's, like, 10 seasons, and it gets worse and worse. But then apparently, like...
I thought there'd be, like, 40.
Well, because there's, like, 2 full... I think maybe 3 spin-off shows at this point of just, characters in the verse doing other stuff. But, yeah, so, like, I wonder if, as, like, the kind of arbiter of zombies in pop culture, if The Walking Dead getting worse made people just lose the zombie vibe altogether. They were like, I don't care, because the zombie show's bad. What am I gonna go see a zombie movie for? I don't care.
Yeah.
But that Train to Busan did really well, so I don't know.
Oh, what a masterpiece.
And then now we're getting the 28, obviously, years, and the Bone Temple and all that shit is coming out now, and that's zombies, but that's very different kinds, because The Walking Dead is like weak zombies. Like they run into 100 zombies in The Walking Dead, and they're like, oh no, and I'm like, if I had a gun, these zombies aren't, like, they're barely shuffling around.
Well, the real monster is the humans.
It's a human drama with zombies in the background.
Yep. We could replace that with communists.
Yeah. Well, that's what it...
Be the same show.
It wasn't... in the one where they're in the mall, because they say zombies are always a reflection of the you know, the zeitgeist's biggest fear at the time. And so, in the one where they're in the mall, they're supposed to represent, like, rampant consumerism or some shit. I don't know.
Dude, if it was a zombie world reflecting my greatest fears, it'd be no Huzz zombies, only Chuzz zombies.
Yo,
dude,
that would be crazy. Imagine running into you're running for supplies, and then you turn the corner, and it's like sexy ass zombie. How do you open?
Sorry, babe. I gotta go get my Pepsi Zero. That's the supply run I'm going on.
Okay, nice. See, that's why I don't want my monsters. I want no thematic. I don't want any underlying themes. I don't want it to be the real monsters. People, no. I want the monster to be a werewolf, and that's what he is.
I want him evil because the moon decided to make him evil. One
yeah, God said when the stars line up, you're killing your whole family as a demented wolf man.
I want there to be... Well, I don't know. How do you feel about having to explain away cell phones? Do you think... Should all horror movies just take place in an era where there are no cell phones? Or is it better if there is a legit reason for cell phones to go away?
Honestly, I think everything works better when there's no... Because, like, when you talk about in an era with no cell phones, I think everything just works better when it was easier to be isolated in a horror movie. Like, because even when there's no, like, you don't actively have a cell phone on you or something, there is still just kind of this vibe that, like, if you get out of the woods or something, if you get to the highway or whatever, then you'll find somebody, they'll have a phone, immediately everything will be fixed. Whereas, like, in the 80s and the 90s, and maybe this was, like, it was not as, like, scary of a time for those people. Their version of that would just be like, oh, just get to a payphone or whatever. But
it was, I think it was more dangerous. They just didn't know.
Yeah.
They had the news, and that was it, the local news.
And so, like, yeah, I feel like horror movies work better in like, just in like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. The 70s are really peak, I feel like, because you also didn't have, like, innate distrust of strangers yet. Like, when the Texas Chainsaw Massacre dropped, or also with, like, the rise of serial killers, just kind of, like, the general public being like, whoa, what if I was hitchhiking and I got into a car and that guy killed me? Oh, no.
It really seems crazy because, like, what era was it ever safe for women to hitchhike? Like, what? I can't imagine, like, 1950s men. They were like, well, here you go, lass. I'll drop you off with no funny business. So, like, I don't know about that, but there obviously was. If people used to do it, it must have been safe.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I wonder how much of that is just crimes not being reported as much. Because, like, I don't, like, if you're a woman in the 50s in a small town and you're hitchhiking and you get, like, essayed or whatever. Sorry, TikTok speak. Sexually assaulted, guys. Then if you go to the small town sheriff, are you going to be like a floozy now? Like, you've been sullied or whatever. And so,
you
I
had
mean,
no wedding ring. You were asking for it.
Yeah, I wonder if that was, like, how shit works back then. I agree. There's no way it could be safe. Psychopaths have existed the whole, like, if I don't know, I'm thinking even beyond the 50s, like in the 1930s, I wonder about how many people.
Well, a lot of them were out. They were in Europe.
What do you mean?
They had to fight the war.
I guess, yeah.
Well, wait. What years did World War I span?
I think it started in the late 30s and went to about 44 or 45.
I'm sure.
Bro, the city of DC really wants to be a part of this fucking episode. My goodness.
I'm sure there were like guys who were just gonna become I'm sure the world wars created more serial killers. Like I think there was like in the 70s in California, like that's the peak of serial killing. And I don't know if we have an explanation for that, but I'm sure the wars have something to do with that. But also, it must have been nice to be like, you're at home and most of the men are gone, and then you're reading stories. Audie Murphy has killed another 40 Germans. It's like, thank God we got this guy a job, and he's not in my town. I'm so certain this guy would be normal.
They called him the Huntsman when he was in Normandy, and they're like, why'd they call him? And he was like, he would release prisoners of war and hunt them down in the woods. And it was like, oh my God. It's cool that we have an outlet for this kind of stuff for now. I don't know what's going to happen in about 2 decades.
Little Audie Murphy. I remember when he was killing rabbits in my backyard. Good to see him move on to Nazis.
It made some terrible noise. He would skin them alive. It was crazy.
Do you think there's anyone with like super woke hitchhiking take where it's like, actually, there's a mass disinformation campaign against hitchhiking because we used to be a society where people would help each other out, but now you drive, because of capitalism, you drive by, you see a lazy freeloader who wants to steal my gas, and so the crimes of hitchhiking are over publicized. So everyone hitchhike again, and we'll be community.
I would wager if you went back in time like 30 years, there was a lot of people with that take. But now, the same way there is no more American left. McCarthyism disintegrated it or whatever. There's no more American pro-hitchhiker party at all. Like all of them have just been completely, they're gone. They died out. And so like we
wonder if hitchhiking is alive anywhere, like in any country.
All right, and that was the trailer for this week's Patreon episode of the State of the League podcast. You can go to patreon.com/State of the League to find this episode, plus every other one we've ever put up on there. Join a Discord and get access to a bunch of different fun perks, as well as supporting me, Jack, Jokic Joestar, as well as Pablo Escobar financially. So thank you very much. Go check that out, please, and thank you.